Do you realize that when you are an entrepreneur, you sometimes have to go to court? Yes, what's up? My name's Samuel Leeds. My net worth is £20 million. I started with nothing, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you some informative news in how you can get started in property. Let me tell you something. Martin Lewis, the guy who's money expert, money super saving expert, whatever he is, recently came out and said,
as the money saving expert who's been known for this, I am virtually out of tools to help people now. It's not something money management can fix. It's not something for those on the lowest incomes telling them to cut their belts will work.
Energy prices are almost doubling at the moment this year. Everything's going up. The only thing that's not going up is wages. So you need to become an entrepreneur. That's what I did when I was 17 years old. Became an entrepreneur, became a millionaire by 25. Now, I'm very successful, but I'll tell you something, I always vowed never to hide away. When I become successful, I'm not going to hide away. I'm going to pull other people up with me. So yeah, I'm going to get away. In a couple of days, I'm going to the Bahamas, Cayman Islands, Mexico, Miami, but I'm still going to be doing YouTube videos, sharing. I'm investing all across the world right now. I've got some exciting projects potentially lined up overseas. But anyway, this is the most 4 common questions that I've been asked this week around my life, property. I'm going to be talking some very controversial topics right now on this update. I'm going to be talking about some court cases going on. Do you realize that when you are an entrepreneur, you sometimes have to go to court? I'm going to be sharing some controversy in this video. I'm also going to be talking about what property prices are going to do this year, 2022, here in the UK and potentially across the world as well. I'm going to be talking about how to buy properties in 2022 using none of your own money. How to buy houses, effectively free houses. Do you know that they're printing hundreds of billions of pounds just in the UK? There's so much money being printed. When you know how to get a hold of some of that money and invest it in real estate, you can create so much wealth when you know what you're doing. And I'm also going to be sharing a huge challenge. Literally, you know what I was doing a few days ago? I was not driving, I was flying around the country in a helicopter trying to find big juicy development projects. I'm going to be sharing with you on this video what I found. So let's get started. Firstly, if you enjoy my channel, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. So number 1, I'm going to get to the court case towards the end of the video. Super controversial. Number 1, what are property prices going to do? Property prices have been going up the last couple of years by 10% every year. It's been absolutely booming. So my prediction of 2022, I think that house prices are going to continue to go up, but I don't think they're going to be as crazy booming as they were last year. Last year we had things like the stamp duty holidays, we had the mortgage relief. There was just a lot of incentives. And I think people were just trying to jump on that bandwagon. So everyone was jumping into property. Now it's still popping. So my prediction is this year, I think house prices will rise by around about 6%. Let's watch the video back in a year's time and we'll see how right I was. Every time I do a prediction video, I'm always pretty much bang on. How do you buy a house if using none of your own money? 4 ways. Write these down. You won't get this content elsewhere on YouTube, just from the Samuel Leeds channel. Write this down. Number 1 way is you can control properties instead of owning properties. This is called rent to rent. This is where, and people think, oh, that's like subletting. Oh, that's just for losers that basically end up with another job. No, it's not. This is what Premier Inn do. Premier Inn rent buildings from big landowners. Okay, they rent the building and then they turn it into a Premier Inn and make a bucket load of cash every month. That's called rent to rent. You can do this with just a little simple studio apartment, man. You can rent a studio apartment for £500 a month in somewhere like Birmingham, and then you can, with the right permissions and contracts, put that studio apartment on Airbnb and rent it out for £100 a day. You don't need a lot of money to get started in this. You can pay no deposit. You can get rent-free periods from the landlord. The landlord wants to do it because he's got a long lease. The landlord wants to do it because he's got no management company to have to pay. He's got no tenants to deal with, because if you're renting it off him, you're not a tenant because it's not your home, so you don't have any tenants' rights. Neither do your guests from Airbnb because it's not their home. They're not tenants, they're guests. So you get around the whole eviction issues. Great service, great way to get started in property. Second way is by buying a house on a lease option agreement. This is when you buy now, pay later. So you buy a house, agree to pay for it in 7 years' time. Who would do this? People that don't need or can't get the money now. Third way is joint venture. Get angel investors to put the money in, you find the deal, you do all the work, you take a percentage of the profit. And the fourth way is to package and sell deals. Find investments, pass them to investors and charge a fee in the middle. Anyway, bang, like the video if you're enjoying it. Next up, court case. Emotional week this week. Yeah, so this, you know what? In 2019, some of you will remember, if you've been watching me for a few years, there was a hate campaign against me. There was a bunch of internet trolls that were commenting on all my videos, all my social media stuff. Some of them were really bad. Some of them were sending personal messages to me, writing to my wife. And anyway, we pressed charges against one of the key culprits. And last week, a few days ago, he was found guilty in the courtroom. And the judge was really harsh on him. He got like 180 hours over a 12-month period of community service, a criminal record, court fines, 5-year restraining order. Bang, it was a victory, justice was served. So if you want more about that, I'm gonna leave it in the description and you can hear me talking about what happened in court. But really, really, really important lesson for people that are, number one, trolls. You know, it's illegal what you do and stop it. But also, I didn't just do this for me, but also anyone that's in business and you're doing videos or if you're putting yourself out there and you're getting attacked, you don't have to just ignore it. You know, you can sue these people, you can press charges against these people. So that was great. So yeah, check the link in the description, you'll find out more about that. But on a more positive note, this is gonna blow you away. The helicopter house hunt. I hired a helicopter, spent the day with a celebrity, Jordan Hames namely, and we literally went out for the day on a helicopter. He wanted to find a deal that would make him £250,000 profit in a day. And it was just the most amazing thing ever. So I'm gonna play you right now a sneak peek of the helicopter house hunt, and then on the end screen, you can click through and watch the full video on my other channel, Undercover Millionaire. So stay tuned, watch this 30-second clip and click through and watch the full thing. Enjoy. What's up, my name is Samuel Leeds, and today I'm on a mission to try and find a really juicy property investment deal. I'm gonna be looking at houses all across the country, trying to source something for a celebrity guest. This is the helicopter house hunt. Let's go.